The vision of the two prison companions and its interpretation, Joseph, peace be upon him, entered prison unjustly, and there he met many people, and he became famous among them. That he was a good person, honest in speech, a lot of worship, and also honest and charitable. And young boys entered that period. The first was the king's cupbearer, and the second was the king's baker. Each of them saw a dream in a dream, and they came to Joseph, peace be upon him, and each of them told him his story and asked him to interpret it. And God, glory be to him, had taught Joseph the interpretation. Because Joseph, peace be upon him, was a prophet, he took advantage of this opportunity to call to God, the Almighty. So he reminded them of God, the Almighty, and his oneness, and called them to worship him alone and abandon what they worshipped other than him, and presented to them the evidence of monotheism, its proofs, and the invalidators of polytheism, and said to them, You worship nothing besides him except names which you have named, you and your fathers. This is the valuable religion, but most people do not know. 15. 16. Joseph, peace be upon him, was told after that each of them interpreted his dream, and the first's vision was that he was squeezing wine with his hands and then presenting it to his master. That was his good news. He will be released from prison and return to his work. But as for the other one, who saw that he was carrying bread, and the birds were eating that bread on his head, he told him that he would be crucified as punishment for him, and would remain crucified until his head was eaten by birds. Then Joseph, peace be upon him, asked whoever was going out to mention him to the king, and to mention that he was innocent of the charge, so that he could be released from prison. But the boy forgot the matter, and Joseph, peace be upon him, remained in prison. He was imprisoned for a few years. 16.